So for the black notes, okay. For the black notes, we have 5 black notes. Alright. And now, how do we name the black notes? We name the black notes, so you have to put it in mind that anytime you have any black note in front of a white key, okay, we call it a sharp. So anytime too you have a black note behind a white key, we call it flat. Alright, now we already know the names of the white keys, or we can identify the white key in the part 1 video that I did. Okay, so if you haven't watched that video, please kindly go and watch that one for you to get a better and clearer understanding about this one. Alright, so we know this is a C. Alright, this is a D, this is an E, F, G, then back to an A. Alright, B, then back to our C, as we started over here. Alright, now we are saying that anytime we have a black note in front of a white key, it is what? A sharp. So this is a C. So when we want to name this black note in front of the C, we mentioned the white key behind that black note. Okay, so this is a C, then we add sharp. So this is a C sharp. All right, now this is a D, so probably this will be a D sharp. All right, now as I said, anytime we have a white note, anytime we have a black note behind a white note, we call it a flat. All right, so this is what a C sharp. But then this C sharp and this black note is behind or is in front of this note. All right, so there's a D. You can see this was a D flat. Do we get it? So this is a C sharp or a D flat. Do we get it? All right, so this is a D. This will be a C sharp or a D flat. Do we get it? All right, so this is a D. This will be a D sharp. You know this E, so this will be E flat. So E flat is the same as what? D sharp. All right, so we can call it either a D sharp or E flat. But then you can notice that in between E and F, we don't have any black notes over there. All right, we don't have any black notes over there. So that is to say that E doesn't have a sharp. All right, E doesn't have a sharp, but then it has a flat, which is E flat. You didn't get it? All right, then we have on F. So this is F sharp. Since that there is no black notes in between E and F, E2 doesn't have a flat, but then it has a sharp. Then have a G. That's what? A G sharp. Then have an E sharp. This is a B. So otherwise, a B flat, because A sharp is the same as what? B flat. And I've already explained that. Then back to what? Our C. Then that is so that's how we name our black note. Do we get it? All right, so since we know the names of our keyboard of all the 12 keys, now let's concentrate more on how to identify the major scales and the minor scales specifically in the key of F. All right, but then if you have noticed this before, if you are really more into music, there will be a time, or if you have heard it around, you will see that someone will be singing and the keyboardist will be like, "What key anymore?" Or you are not in the key. All right, now the reason is that supposing I'm playing in the key of F, all right, then the person who is singing switches to the key of B flat. So I'll be playing the right chords, okay, to the music the person or the song the person is singing, but then I wouldn't sound right on that particular song just because we are not in the same key. All right, so I can play a song in the key of F. In the same vein, I can play a song in the key of F sharp. So when we come to F, we have our own chords that F has its own chords that it uses to play around the music. when we go to F sharp, the same thing. G, the same thing. You know, for all the 12 keys, okay, they have their style of play, or they have their keys that they go around a particular music. All right, then, as I said, we are going to practically base on what's the key of F. So we have what we call the major scales and what we call the minor scales. Okay, and I know that we all know do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, so that's are the major scales for every key. So every key we have do to a do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That is what the major scales. All right. Now we have what we also call the minor scales. Okay. Now you can use a major scale to play every music and you'll be okay. But then without playing any minor key. But then when you are playing and you chip in some small minor chords or minor notes, it makes your play sounds more of like a pro, right? So it is also important that we know, if not all, we know, well, we have to know all, or if not all, majority of them, all right, so that we can also chip it in during our style of play. So on the key of F, and this is our do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. All right, so you could notice that when I got to the mi, I didn't continue because this is a minor note. It is not part of the major scales in the key of F. All right, so do, re, mi, then I go up, fa, then I jump, sol, la, ti, do. All right, so this is a do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. All right, so if we really took notes, we could notice that our major scales are 7. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then back to your 1 because this is the same as this. So we have 7 of the major scales. So what do you think would be the number of what the minor scales? I'm asking you. All right, so we have 5 of what the minor scales, because we know we talked about the keys on the keyboard being 12. So if we have 7 being the major scales, then it means probably you are going to have 5, because 5 plus 7 is what, 12. So we have 5 of the minor keys. So the keys that I didn't play out of the 7 notes that I play for the major scales are what we call the minor scales. Now, what are the minor scales? We have this, we have this, we have this, we have this, and we have that. That's are the keys that I didn't play when I was playing the major scale, which is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So the keys that I didn't play when I was playing the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do is what we call what, the minor scales. And in a Ghanaian way, okay, we have a name for all these minor notes, right? We know that this chord is what, an F sharp, but then when it comes to our Ghanaian society, okay, we'll call this this a duo. I've really forgotten the name for this one. This is a more, okay, this is a fee, this is a fee, this is a Z, this is a top. Well, I would remember the name of this one, and alongside the video I will chip it in. All right, yeah, so this is a D, so do, D, do, D, this is a D, more, fee, this is a Z, to. All right, so this is a to, this is a Z, this is a fee, this is a more, and this is a D. All right, so that's are the minor scales. Since we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do being the major scales, I believe that we all get it. All right, so you can notice that I play all this with just a finger. All right, which means that I'm just playing keys. So this is a key, this is a key, this is a key. Now the combination of keys is what gives us what, chords. Okay, But basically, when we say a chord consists of 3 or more keys that has been what combined. All right, so if I do this, this is a chord. All right, now when it is 2, mostly we call it a duet. All right, we call it a duet. Well, me personally, I don't consider that as a chord. I would say it's just a duet. All right, so if it's a 3 or more keys which are combined, then we can say it is what a chord. Fine. Now this is a do. All right, so but then we have, this is a key of do, but we also have a chord for do. So at this point, I think you would want to grab your pen and your paper. Okay, now if I want to play the chord for a do, then I would have this. That would be my do, my me, and then so that will give me a chord for do. So these are what we call what the root chords. Okay, this is a root chord for a do. So do, that is a do, mi, and so is a do. And then a re is re, fa, la. It's a re. Okay, so a mi is a mi, so, ti. Right, then a fa will be a fa, la, do, fa, la, do. It's a fa. Then a so will be a so, ti, re, so, ti, re. It's a so. Then a la will be la, do, mi, la, do, mi, la, do, mi. Alright, that is it, a la. Then our ti is a ti, re, fa, ti, re, fa, ti, re, fa. But then most times our keyboard players don't really like playing this chord, but then it's a very, very nice chord. It really sounds good when you inculcate it in your play. Okay, this is a T. Then back to our do, like how we started here. Do. Now you could also notice that whenever I play do, the do starts with it. Alright, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, then back to do. Alright, so with the keys that I just played, okay, that's what we call the root chords. The root chord. When you see, or when you talk about roots, in our local dialect or in tree, we say that intini. Right, and we know that a tree has a root, and the function of the root is what it grounds it firmly to the soil. All right, and it is the foundation upon which the tree grows. All right, so in this case, in our keyboard lessons, when we talk about the root chords, they are the chords that are the foundation upon which the other chords are being built. Okay, so this is for the major scales. For now, as being beginners, I want us to forget about the minor scales. Let's focus more on what the major scales. All right, so the major scales that or the root chords that I've played, okay, we are going to develop other chords from it. Okay, we are going to develop other chords from it. Right, but then that will probably be in the next video. So I want you all to stay in touch, subscribe to my page, so whenever I post a new video you get notified, you like my page, and one thing I always believe in is practicing more. Okay, when you practice more, people will say that you use a longer time to play the keyboard, but when you practice more, you become perfect at it, and you use a shorter time to learn the keyboard. Okay, so I want you to all practice this, and okay, so let me quickly show you how the left hand will go. All right, so whenever I play a chord, okay, this is a do chord, then I'll back with what a do on my left side. Okay, mostly when I play, you see me doing something like this. Okay, that is what we call the octave. Okay, I'm playing the lower note for do, and I'm also playing the higher note for do. So that's what we call the octave. Okay, so the octave. So when I play the do as my right hand, then I'll add my bass, the do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. But then right now maybe you are not getting the grip of the keyboard very well, so you might want to play the notes do, re, mi, fa, fa. So you can play it with one finger like that as you keep on practicing, then it will be coming. So I want you guys to practice this, and then in the next video we are going to talk about the inventions. Okay, out of this root chord we are going to invent. When you say invent, meaning that you are creating something from something that already exists. Okay, so we are going to talk about the invention of chords, and that is what we mostly use in playing of songs and other things. So I want you all to stay in touch and subscribe to my page. God bless you all. We shall meet again. Bye bye.